All right, good evening, everyone. It's your weather buddy, Craig. We'll do a little Facebook Live weather forecast for you in case you missed it earlier on TV or if you can't watch later tonight. So, we're obviously talking about Ida. It was a historic storm, is a historic storm in terms of a meteorological perspective. Came onshore, crashed on shore as a Category 4. And if my memory serves me right, there was a wind gust on one of the barrier islands in Louisiana of 155 miles an hour. I mean, can you imagine that? I can't even fathom that. And we're talking about storm surge, flooding, and then we have those little spin up tornadoes that happen, which are common with landfalling tropical systems. It encounters the friction, and you can get these spin up tornadoes. So it's been a rough go of it down across the Gulf of Mexico. So let's see who's checking in tonight. Karen, good evening to you. It is me tonight, Patty. Deb from Corey, good evening to you. Good evening, Karen. Celine is here. Hi, Jen. Good evening, Becky. Let's see. For Cameron, New York. So, depending on when, I think tomorrow your best chance of maybe a shower or thunderstorm would be in the morning, and then it should improve for the afternoon. So, that is what I think. Jen, you're at Edinburgh Dairy Supreme. All right, cool. Gonna bring me some ice cream? Hello, Anne. Today was a messy day. Yeah, we did have some of those thunderstorms that popped up. Rained pretty hard in a few locations. We had that round move through this evening, and now that's moving away. But there will probably be some more coming up later tonight. Neat lightning in the clouds, Julie. Yeah, pretty cool light show, right? Hello, Terry. Good evening to you. I know it is. It's sad. I mean, it's a big storm, and they're still being impacted. We'll talk about it. Yeah, it still is a nasty storm. Safe to live in Erie County. Yes, we've had a lot of humidity, and I know a lot of people are tired of it. We've got some relief on the way. Just hang in there. But when you compare it to what's happening right now in the Gulf of Mexico, yeah, we're doing all right. What up, dog? How's it going, Brian? Good to see you, brother. From Rachacha, checking in. Joni, how are you? Good to have you here. Central PA. Yeah, that's exactly right, Rose. We put up with a little snow for sure. Wellsboro, PA, the PA Grand Canyon. Watching the Browns. All right, Northern Mercer County. Hey, Jim, how's it going? Oh, Isaiah, you're from New Orleans. Well, I'm sure that if you have any family and friends down there, I hope they're okay. Bad storm. Weather looks good for flying home from Charlotte. Oh, Isaiah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, it's tough. So we'll talk a little bit about Ida here. So this is the latest from the National Hurricane Center, and I'll go ahead and make this bigger for you. Still a Category 3 over land, which is pretty impressive. Look at that thing. I mean, it's like a buzz saw. I mean, that nice concentric eye in the middle. We talked about that yesterday. That's what we like to see. The central pressure still at 944 millibars, and the sustained wind speeds, which what we mean by sustained is they're constant. And I mentioned that 155 mile an hour wind gust. Still at 120 miles an hour. It is now starting to curve to the north. Still a hurricane, unleashing a ton of rain, storm surge, very strong wind. Came shore a little earlier than they had than had been anticipated, but still bad storm. And as you can see, the eye starting to kind of fill in a little bit, which is typical because, you know, um, when it encounters land, it tends to kind of tear it up a little bit. But I mean, it's still a pretty notable storm. And notice how tight, and it's very small. Like I was mentioning to you yesterday, when you compare it to like a Katrina, which the circumference of Katrina was much greater. This one's a little smaller, which is one of the reasons why it was also strong. I suspect that Ida will be retired after this season. The name Ida, they cycle through these names every 5 years, I think. But every once in a while, you get a storm that's so powerful when it comes to, unfortunately, the loss of life and the property damage. They will retire the storm's name. So we'll see Ida. I wouldn't be surprised if they retired Ida. And you know what? It's not to have a storm get to Category 4 strength, let alone Category 5. I mean, it's only like a 20-25 percentile that happens. Okay, so this is a big deal from a meteorological standpoint and from a livelihood standpoint and personal standpoint. It's just sad to see. It never did get to Category 5 status because it underwent what we call an eye wall replacement cycle. And usually when you see an eye wall replacement cycle, and I'll spare you all the meteorology and the details of it, usually that means it's peaked, all right? But what an eye wall replacement cycle does is it actually makes the wind field even greater. So rough go of it down across the Gulf Coast tonight as Ida continues, still a hurricane, Cat 3, winds 120 miles an hour, central pressure 944 and moving to the northwest at 10, but it is now starting to curve to the north. So where does it go from here? It will continue to weaken and then eventually curve towards the Ohio Valley. Now, what does that mean for us here in Northwest Pennsylvania? So, I mean, it'll be attenuated by the time it gets here. It'll be much weaker, a shell of what it is and what it once was. But the remnants are starting to come a little bit closer than I was wanting them to. Now, I still don't think we're going to have any like major problems in terms of flooding or anything like that, but we've had to make a few tweaks to the forecast, as some of that moisture will kind of be coaxed up this way, and it'll be close. Like some of the rain, at least the impactful rain from what's left of Ida, is like as close as Pittsburgh now. So that's a little bit too close for comfort for me. And it'll probably get a little breezy, but again, nothing like what they're experiencing down on the Gulf Coast. Live look tonight, excuse me, Summit and Mill Creek, the New Motors weather cam. We had that cluster of showers and thunderstorms earlier. Those have tapered, and what we're going to be watching as we head through the rest of the night is kind of a resurgence of showers and thunderstorms as a cold front approaches. This cold front will bring in much cooler and fresh air, less humidity. And this time, it's not like a one and done type deal, okay? This time, it has staying power. So let's take a look right now. Temperature 78. The dew point down a little bit in the upper 60s, but that's still noticeable. Here's a look at Storm Tracker Doppler radar. Again, not much going on locally. We had a couple of clusters of showers and thunderstorms earlier, prompted a flood warning, even a localized strong storm in northern Venango County earlier this afternoon, mid-afternoon. For the most part, those storms have tapered off, but there are a few clusters to the west. And if you look at the top of the TV screen right there, I'm pointing to it, sort of, kind of right there. See that line? Actually, I'll just do this. See this up here? London, St. Thomas, Chatham, Kitchener. That's the cold front. That is what's going to be basically hugging the Lake Erie shoreline by Monday morning. So I expect showers and thunderstorms to redevelop tonight. As you can see them settling south, that's the cold front right there. You wake up tomorrow morning, probably some scattered thunderstorms around. But notice by the afternoon, it's all better. I think once we get past 11 o'clock noon, the risk of showers and thunderstorms goes down. Now, it's still going to be muggy on Monday, right? But one more day of the muggies. You really will start to notice the difference as we get into the evening. And then you'll really notice the difference by the time we get into Tuesday and beyond. So the best chance of showers and thunderstorms through the first half of the day, Monday, and then some drier air returning by the evening. Actually, for anything going on tomorrow evening, Monday evening, the weather looks okay, looks fine. So the cold front moves by, and then we see much drier air build in. The dew point lowers, the sky will clear out, but there's, again, I mentioned that the remnants of Ida, that green that you see, some of that might try to sneak a little bit more to the north. So I think Tuesday, it's kind of that filtered sun, kind of that milky, fuzzy looking sun, especially over the southern skies. That's where the thickest clouds will be the longest. And as we get into Wednesday, kind of the same deal. I think there'll be more cloud cover around Wednesday and even a few showers nearby, the remnants of Ida passing by to the south, but it will be just close enough, I think, to maybe create a few showers locally. Again, that's a little bit of a jog north compared to what it was yesterday. But regardless of that, it is still going to be much less humid, much more comfortable. And that weather, like I said, that weather has staying power right through the Labor Day weekend. And you can see it here on the dew point. So you know that song, Hold On for One More Day, Wilson Phillips? That's my little headline there at the bottom. So yeah, it's still going to be muggy as we go into Monday. You'll start to notice those dew points lower, though, by the finish of the day, and then they're going to continue to just drop from there. So, I mean, look at these dew point numbers. Remember, the higher this number, the more uncomfortable. So when you get dew points in the upper 60s to near 70, like it has been the past several weeks, it seems, that's that noticeable humidity. But look, by the time we get to Tuesday, they crash down to 60 and then fall into the 50s and even in the upper 40s by Thursday. That is crisp, fresh air that will be visiting you and me, and you'll be breathing that into your lungs once we get past the mugginess on Monday. Here's your 7-day forecast. It's the highest likelihood for storms early Monday and then tapering late in the day. And it'll turn drier for the afternoon. Less humidity, kind of that filtered sun on Tuesday, and temperatures cooler, only in the upper 70s. Now, there's that risk of Ida rain Wednesday, especially over the southern skies. That's probably the highest likelihood. Whatever the outcome is, what's left of Ida will move away, and that sets us up for some beautiful weather. Just perfection as we get into Thursday, Friday, and right into Labor Day weekend. Might be an isolated shower on Sunday, but who cares? 7 days away, that could change. But look at these, more importantly, look at these numbers. Highs will be into the low and mid 70s. Overnight lows dropping into the upper 50s to low 60s. That is some fresh air. So hang on. Hold on for one more day, Wilson Phillips. Okay. Let's see. A lot of people chiming in tonight. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, that's tough, Isaiah. I'm sorry that that happened to you. Brian James, Conneaut, Ohio. I just because you put it in caps. So Conneaut represent. Gotcha. Okay. Bustai, how you doing, Kathy? Good to have you here. Anastasia, is Erie the only place not seeing all this rain and thunderstorms? Well, usually, yeah. I mean, we did get a one little shower and thunderstorm that moved through around this evening, but what's been going on is the lake has actually kind of protected us from showers and thunderstorms because you get what's called a lake breeze. So stable air uh, moves over land, and that's where you get that convergence, that lake breeze. So as the lake breeze moves on shore, sometimes it only makes it a couple miles inland, sometimes it makes it 10, 15, 20 miles inland. So depending on where that lake breeze sets up is where you get those showers and thunderstorms to bubble up. The lake breeze has been pretty persistent the past several days, so it's all of these showers and storms have been south of I-90. So that's why the lake kind of protects us. It's kind of that it's a stabilizing effect right near the lake. So that's why there's been a lack of showers and thunderstorms in northern Erie County. They've been much more prevalent along the I-90 plateau and south. Isaiah, I'm not there right now. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Conneaut, Ohio, originally from Erie, PA. Oh, you're just down the road a piece. Yeah, I mean the eye of Ida will eventually start to kind of fill in on itself. So it's casual. It's always casual with me, all the time. So yeah, and New Orleans, they're probably going to be without power for a few days. I mean, because the winds were at last check still 120 miles an hour, and they're gusting higher. So yeah, we'll see. And I wouldn't be surprised if the name Ida is retired. So Shelley, there was no tornado warning in Waterford today. Yeah, that would be BS. No, there was no tornado warning in Waterford today. So yeah, I think the remnant rain from Ida, Thomas, will make it up to about Pittsburgh. So, and you heard there was a funnel cloud move. Not sure about the outcome. You know, this wasn't really tornado weather. Okay, it's really hard to make a tornado. Probably what people were seeing were what are called scud clouds or fractus clouds. But they can look kind of ominous, but they're not funnel clouds. We didn't have any reports of funnel clouds. There was no tornado warnings today. So whoever told you that would be wrong. Yeah, that's the front, Thomas. That line of storms. I think that fills in for us late tonight here in northwestern PA. Celine, the showers and storms Monday will probably be gone by 5. Yes. So. Yeah, yeah. It's not real good timing, Thomas, for severe weather tomorrow with the front coming through in the morning. So. Oh, you think above 55 is muggy? It's noticeable. It's noticeable, but I mean, compared to where we've been, I'll take 55 all day, every day, Michelle. I know there are people that like this kind of weather, but for me personally, from my opinion, not that you care and you shouldn't, I'm not a fan of the humidity. So, Jane, thank you. We appreciate it. So, all right. What else do we have going on here? Yes. Yes, less humidity. That's what's coming. We just got to get through tomorrow. Denise, I shop at Harbor Creek Giant Eagle every once in a while. Um, yeah, we're definitely going to get rid of the humidity, but hot weather, I don't know. It depends on your perspective, I guess. Canada Lake has been swamped with rain. Yeah, you guys have been in that sweet spot for the lake breeze thunderstorms. So I think even northern Erie County, Adam, will get some rain here, especially late tonight and into tomorrow. Aw, aw, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. It's too kind of you. So, Cantori, I actually took a class with him, with that guy. Yeah, when I was at Linden State, he came up and, well, he goes up every year and teaches the meteorology students. So, yeah, Cantori is an intense fella. He loves his job. So, of course, they send him right in the heart of these storms, and he loves it. Okay, so just get through the humidity tomorrow, some showers and storms early, and then I think we're good to go. It'll be all better. Now we'll watch the remnants of Ida, again, attenuated by the time it gets here. Maybe just some cloudiness, some rain, maybe a little bit of a breeze out of that. Tuesday, Wednesday would be the time frame for that. And then it's all better. Enjoy. I mean, we're going into Labor Day weekend. Weather's looking great. Oh, your boyfriend is where? There, my name is actually, it's really bad. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, guys. That is, I think that's gonna do it on my end. So you can watch us tonight at 10 and 11. I don't think we're preempted or delayed. And then, of course, Tom DeVecchio will be in the morning, give you his opinion on everything, and he'll probably be a little busy with showers and thunderstorms first thing in the morning. But again, by the afternoon, by the evening, um, storm should be out of here. And again, we'll watch the remnants of Ida, and then it's just looking great as we go into late week and into the Labor Day weekend. All right. That's going to do it for me. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, a great night. Sleep easy, although you might hear some thunder later tonight. And we'll talk to you soon. And I'll see you on TV tonight at 10 and 11. Take care.